Funko's doing a skibbity toilet figure. Is that cool? What is that? What?
What's poppin', everybody? Episode 63. The latest in collectible news, entertainment, and sports. Let's dive right in.
Go.
Funko Shop this week. We had new exclusives for Captain America, Brave New World.
Yep, they all sucked.
Anthony Mackie as Cap, Falcon, and Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Ross pointing. He's pointing at you.
You know you're going to be disappointed by my movie.
I actually am looking forward to the movie.
Nah, I don't know.
But these pops were very uninspiring.
There's only one Captain America.
Oh, you're a huge Steve Rogers fan.
Who was it this week?
I'm telling you. Nope.
Who'd you say last
Nope.
week?
He said the 1990 or 80s.
It's that sexy piece of man candy, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
I'm going to slide into his DMs.
There you go. I wish you were back. I do like
I'd have to go get old.
Anthony Mackie. I'm excited for the movie.
I like Anthony
But
Mackie.
these pops were just all the Cap Falcon pops look the same.
What's up with the Hulk dressed like a psychiatrist?
What are you talking about?
One of the pops, was that a common? Where it looks like the Hulk, but he's wearing like a cardigan?
It was the oh shoot, what's it? It's not the Hulk.
Yeah.
It's
It looks like the Hulk.
what was
It was
that?
green.
The
pop
leader.
called?
The leader.
Leader
yeah.
of what?
We don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
We
You
haven't
know
seen
what?
him in 12
He had
years.
a big forehead too.
Yeah. Here's the funny thing. None of us know what that pop is.
No.
None of us have seen the movie. None of us want that pop, even if we see the movie, because that pop is dumb.
It's pretty dumb.
There's nothing exciting about that pop.
It's-
Hey, it's the Hulk in a cardigan.
Unnecessary.
Didn't we already do that from Endgame?
No, but this isn't Bruce.
It doesn't matter.
It's not Bruce Banner.
It's the same.
It's somebody called the leader.
It looks exactly the same.
Got a big head on that guy.
He has a forehead. You can watch a drive-in movie.
Stop drinking the Funko Kool-Aid. It's the same pop. It's shite.
It is shite.
It's
I'll
so
give you
boring.
that.
We actually just pre-ordered all the pops, and guess what? We didn't order any of those.
No.
In fact, we didn't order any of them at all because they all suck.
Yeah. I am a huge fan of Harrison Ford.
I'm not saying they suck.
I'm
They just really are really extremely boring and uneventful, and why would I want to put them on a shelf or have someone spend their hard-earned money on them? But if you like them, good for you.
a huge
True love, both sides.
Harrison Ford fan, but him just pointing it as Thaddeus Ross.
No, Harrison Ford
No.
as Indy,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, in the indie outfit.
For sure, of course. Harrison Ford as a general pointing at you,
No.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
Especially
Or
as an
Han
exclusive.
Solo,
We could have done something
okay.
else.
You know?
Anyway.
Anyways, it's dumb. They're never going to sell out. They'll be back in their 70% off sale, which they should be launching any time now.
They also shared
Yeah.
other exclusives from the new movie that premieres in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Target exclusive Cap, Sam Wilson. A new Falcon, which is Joaquin Torres. Is that new?
His new sidekick, yeah.
New sidekick?
He was in the Falcon Winter Soldier show.
Yeah.
I watched that show. I don't remember
It was like a
that at all.
small role.
Yeah.
That was years ago, though.
Yeah.
And Red Hulk. Now, these are being labeled as retro comic deco, which you really only notice on the Red Hulk, the 6-inch Red Hulk.
Yeah.
The shading on it is cool.
It's
Like
just-
the
it's-
retro series Star Wars pops.
It's just word salad so they can charge you another $1.50.
It'll be more than that,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
But it's a 6-inch.
You want extra guac with that? Ain't free, bitch.
No, it's going to cost you. Those, to me, the Red Hulk was the coolest one. They're all three are Target exclusives.
Yeah, but why do we need that Red Hulk 6-inch? And then they're doing a common Red Hulk 6-inch.
Yeah, and this one is way cooler because it's got the comic shading with the retro look.
Yeah.
And it's doing the better fist pose. The other 6-inch.
Dumb. Don't do two.
Their 6-inch Red Hulk is unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
we're giving them more money.
Funko Shop exclusives, One Piece bronze statue pre-orders also dropped this week.
Why are we pre-ordering these exactly?
They did this for 2 other One Piece characters a few months ago, and it looks like they're all dropping at the same time in late June.
So anime fans that are fans of One Piece, because I'm
Yeah.
not, We all know that.
They're bronze statues.
They're bronze, and people want bronze statues because we didn't want bronze statues of the Marvel characters or the patinas
That's true.
that were all hot.
Yeah,
And like,
I think the first
remember those Target
pre-orders sold
patinas?
out.
Those things were garbage.
Oh, the patinas were
Nobody
not good.
wanted those.
The only patina one I kind of liked was the Stan Lee patina.
Only because it was Stan Lee.
Yeah.
You know, those are stupid.
This is Usopp and Nami, if I'm pronouncing those correctly.
Yeah, I think it's you suck and no. That's how you pronounce it. That's the translation to English. Yeah.
$25 USD, and they will be in a protector.
Of course
also
they
have
will.
the QR code sticker.
That's their new money grab. You're getting a protector, whether you
you're
want it or
paying
not.
extra.
By the way, kdogandfish is starting to do that now as well. We're going to
Yeah.
do it. We're going to get
You
it.
want something from
You
us?
want something?
You're going to pay more to get it.
Oh, you want a Care Bear
protector.
common? Oh, it's getting a protector. $69.99.
Couple more bucks.
Yeah.
Funko Shop exclusive Baymax, which I thought looked cool, with Moki.
Don't we already have a lying down Baymax?
This is, I haven't seen
We
one
have
like
him sitting.
sitting,
Not lying down
laying down
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
cat on
with a cat
him.
on it. Well, now that changes everything.
It's also supersized. It's $30 USD. And the figures are laying down. So the box, I haven't seen a 6-inch or supersized kind of sideways box. Like,
Supersized.
It's interesting. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Is that what they
cool.
call 6-inch supersized?
They're calling this one super. I think super is now 6-inch.
Oh, okay.
No, I think 6 inches $25. Supersize is $30.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get
Same,
that extra,
same, same
get that
size.
extra millimeter.
Same size.
Funko is also taking pre-orders. I thought this is a good thing. Taking pre-orders for a T-shirt for a I Heart LA Stronger Together, which features a Fireman Freddy. Every sale of the T-shirt will support AmeriCares, which is a program with health-focused relief and development organization, which is working around the clock to provide critical relief to those affected by the fires. I thought that was really something.
That's good.
Funko does have the Hollywood store.
Yeah. We should buy some of those shirts.
This is a good thing that they're
Buy
doing.
some of those shirts. You know?
And those there are pre-order on those shirts, and they will ship at the end of February.
Back to the 6-inch pop being $25 and the super size being $30. Just throwing it out there. You ever wonder why sweet potato fries are more expensive than regular fries when you go to when you go out for
Yams
dinner?
cost more. Everyone knows that.
Do they really?
Everyone knows that.
Do they really?
Everyone.
They grow in the
I
same
think I
ground.
honestly think Funko is doing the French fry scam.
This is the French. I didn't know there was a French.
There
fry
is
scam.
because sweet potatoes are the same as they're same. They're the same. What's different?
They're both growing.
Why do
to
I
the
gotta pay
ground.
another $1.99 because I want sweet potato fries? Huh?
It's an upgrade.
You want a curly fry? Extra $1.50.
This is the way.
Actually, my biggest.
This is the
bugaboo-
way the show's going now. From now on, guys, I am going to bust all the bullshit scams that
Okay.
everybody's doing. Sweet potato fries, you're top of the list.
You know which one really pisses me off
Hmm.
is if I want to be healthier. If I want a salad as an upgrade to swap, fries are free, right? You get fries with the meal.
Hmm. Yeah.
Sweet potato fries upcharge.
Exactly.
You want a salad as your
Yeah.
that's an upcharge. I'm like, why am I getting penalized for trying to have? And it's friggin' lettuce. Let's
Yeah.
just calm down, Greg.
I'm
It's
not
soccer.
I'm not asking for exactly. I'm not asking for an extra patty.
Yeah,
all right.
anyway,
Let's
all
move
right.
on. But I'm coming for you. Fucking potato
The
industry.
restaurant industry.
No, that's it. Sweet potato fries being more expensive is a big crock of.
They're both grown in the ground. The EQ.
Don't even get me started on draft beer. Okay,
Yes.
I
Okay.
don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
All right.
All right.
We'll save that for another time.
Okay.
That'll be a Patreon.
That's next week's show.
All right,
Yeah.
let's restart the show.
EQL. No, we're not going to do that.
All right.
EQL is now open for the next Jumbo Chan figure.
Those are semi cool.
I like it.
It was
Yeah,
cool.
they're cool.
It's proto.
They're cool.
He's animated.
He's already animated.
Animated.
Yeah.
Proto. I thought it looked really cool. The box art is wicked. Again, we haven't seen a Project Fred this in 2025.
I think we know why.
We haven't
I
seen a
think
Project Fred
those are
since
going,
last July.
Yeah, they ran out of soft drink companies.
They are. I think those are Dunzo.
They still got Mug.
But this one,
Yeah, it was only Coke products, right? So they can't do obviously can't do Pepsi because then that'd be fighting. So
Yeah.
they got to do Coke. They did.
They already did
Did they
Sprite.
do Fanta? Fanta's Coke product.
They actually
did
did do
Fanta,
Fanta.
yeah.
did Fanta?
It didn't look good.
It didn't look good.
What if we did
Maybe
Dasani?
they could do like a Dasani. That'd be
Nestea went out.
amazing.
Nestie's out.
Nestee's out.
Nestee's out. What do you mean?
You can't
Coke
get Nestea
dropped
anymore.
Nestea. You can't get Nestea in Canada anymore.
Another company picked up the recipe, so they're doing it.
Yeah, Fuse?
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that is the.
Are you serious?
I'm dead
Yeah,
serious.
Nestea's out.
Nestie's out. Sorry, man.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
know you like a cool Nestea on a
On
hot
ice?
day.
Jeez.
It's great. Put about 3 or 4 shots of vodka in that. And
Back to EQL for Jumbo Chan.
Yeah.
250 USD, which is less than Project Fred. 1,200.
it's still $250.
Still 250.
It's still 350
but less than
Canadian.
Project Fred.
I know it's less, but it's
I'll
still
die on that
250.
hill.
You could die on that hill, but you're still like, I'm just saying.
14-inch figure, not 11,
Sure.
like Project Fred.
Yeah.
And 1,200 only. I do like Jumbotron. If you're into high-end figures,
for sure.
Jumbotron is way better than Project Fred.
Yeah.
I will die on that hill.
Fine. Yeah.
Yesterday,
Based on your physical,
Fuck.
if you walk the hill,
I'll die. I'll die on that hill. Basically, according to my doctor, any hill, any slight incline
yeah.
will also.
I shouldn't make fun of you.
Result in my
I can't
death.
walk a hill.
You don't have any knees.
No. Yesterday.
That's the difference.
I had to dig out the end of my driveway yesterday because it wasn't quite enough snow, but then ended up snow blowing anyways.
Yeah.
So I was like, Bren's leaving, and she's like, "Yeah, the driveway's pretty bad. You should probably just go blow it out." And I'm like, "I'm not starting a snow blower for that. I'll use the shovel."
Sure.
But then I'm like looking, I'm like, I'm not walking all the way down there.
Yeah.
So I literally drove to the end of the driveway, jumped out, shoveled it. My neighbors are like looking at me because my car was parked there and I'm like shoveling it. And then I just drove back to the house. I'm like, I'm not walking that.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't make fun of you because I can't walk a hill for my life.
Well, it's a big difference.
I can look at it and go, yeah, that's why I'm telling you right now, if I encounter any wild animals outside my house, that's the end of KDog.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna try and
Yeah.
run.
Nothing. Don't send flowers. Don't do any of that.
You're like,
Just-
go for the knees first.
no.
Yeah. Yesterday.
And don't get upset. I don't want any sappy eulogies or anything. Just send angry letters to the restaurant industries who charge you
About
$1.99 for
sweet
sweet
potato
potato fries.
fries. Okay.
That's it. You changed the system for me.
We'll start a GoFundMe, and it'll only be to fight the upcharge on restaurants with sweet potato fries.
I'm going to Barry tomorrow. When they say that, Jack Astor's, I'm going to flip the table.
When it's nailed down.
Oh, it's not nailed down. I've knocked it over before.
Okay. You've done this. All right. Yesterday, Funko Shop exclusive Dragon Ball, baby.
Oh, that's great.
2 Funko Shop exclusives dropped. Broly Enraged, which is what you'll be about sweet potato fries.
It's bull.
And SSGSS Gogeta.
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 Super Saiyan
Gogeta.
God. Super Saiyan.
It's got a chase.
SSGSS.
What is the SSGS?
I just told you.
Super
Oh,
Saiyan.
Super
is it?
Saiyan
Oh.
God. Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan, God,
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, it's
Super
right.
Saiyan, God, Super Saiyan.
As a Dragon Ball fan, even I think that's dumb.
Gogeta
That sounds repetitive.
with
Yeah,
a
it is.
chase. I'm going to tell you what, though. I did my research. He is the fusion of Goku and Vegeta using the Metamoran fusion dance.
Yes, he is. And it's glorious.
I did my research.
All I can say is
Hello.
amazing.
Good stuff.
By amazing, I mean I don't care.
In other collectible news, Hobby DB is partnering with Abominable Collectibles
That's
to
weird.
launch their first ever exclusive collectible figure, and it'll also have a chase. I thought that was really
What's the figure?
interesting. It looks like an abominable snowman, but it's in Hobby DB colors and has Hobby DB logo.
So it's like the
on it.
Bigfoots that Funko did?
No.
It's
This
more
is more
round.
gelatinous.
Yeah.
It's more like Grimace
Yeah.
from McDonald's.
All right. Why does Hobby DB need a pop?
Exactly. That's a good
But
point.
it's not a pop. It's just a regular.
Yeah, it's a,
Oh, it's not a pop.
Funko Pop.
Oh, it's not a
abominable
pop.
line
It's
of
just another
collectibles.
collectible.
Oh, it's just a
news.
figure.
Yeah.
Just a collectible figure. Yeah. And it's going to have a chase. But Hobby DB is getting in to the collectible
Stealing the
figure.
chase idea from Funko.
Well, no. Funko didn't even steal the chase idea.
No, someone else stole it?
There was like
Who
the word
originally did
chase.
chase? Yeah.
I remember the wording for chase, including back even with sports cards and like it's been around a long.
Wasn't it a movie with Charlie Sheen and Christy Swanson?
That is also called The Chase. Yeah, and I remember that movie vividly.
Yeah.
And they even had relations in the speeding car chase.
Yeah. It was a horrible movie.
It was a horrible movie.
But I remember it.
Really
I remember it for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Coming soon in
Okay.
Funko news, retro series Star Wars, including a Darth Vader. I actually love the retro series. Is probably my favorite of all the Star Wars pops.
Okay.
There's a Darth Vader glow in the dark from Box Lunch.
Cool.
Commons,
I didn't know Box Lunch was still doing stuff.
right?
I haven't heard
a little while.
I haven't heard Box. And Box Lunch never does Star Wars exclusives. They only do like, what do they do? Always
Very
like
true.
Disney, don't they?
lot of Disney.
I think it's always Stitch, isn't it? Like Box
Up.
Lunch and Up. Oh yeah, Up. Everything Up
Box Lunch.
is Box
Winnie
Lunch.
the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, they don't do Star Wars very often.
The commons in this line, we're getting Kylo Ren, Clone Trooper 5s,
Yeah.
and the Boba Fett.
Gotcha.
The Boba Fett looks probably the nicest looking Boba Fett pop in a
Ever.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminded me of, remember the 10-inch battle one
Yeah.
from a GameStop exclusive, was it?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
It looks
It is
really,
the same mold as another Boba Fett, but it's the paint job. You can't.
It's
too
so
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also going to be an Admiral Akbar Target exclusive. It's a trap. Come on. Admiral Akbar is
I got a problem with this.
the man.
I got a problem with this.
Why?
We don't need to see another figure of a lobster in a suit. Like we get it.
You're not an Akbar fan?
I don't think anybody's an Akbar fan.
I'm an Akbar fan.
Hey,
Give me Admiral Akbar.
you also paid $2 extra for your sweet potato fries,
all day long.
sucker. Nobody wants. It's a weird figure.
I will put in the comments who likes Akbar, because I do.
He has one line.
He has the best line. It's a trap. It's
Yeah.
great. It's glorious.
Look it up. Famously played by Peter Fonda.
Not true. That is an absolute lie.
Look it up. He
saw-
beat out Dustin Hoffman for the role. He was pissed.
We saw a leak of new Peter Parker symbiote suit that will also have a glow chase. This will be some sort of exclusive. The leak glam had an international exclusive sticker on it.
I haven't seen it, but it
This
sounds
is the
cool.
split one.
It's split.
Yeah.
It sounds
whatever.
cool. Is it cool, B Bunny?
It's split.
I don't like
B
the- I don't
Bunny's
like
doing the shrug.
I don't like the split pops, but it's all right.
It's all right. I thought
All right.
it looked cool.
I haven't seen it.
It'll have
It's
a
one of
glow-
the better one of the splits.
glow chase. Speaking of Spider-Man,
Yeah.
$20.99 Target exclusive comic cover.
We're still doing the comic book.
Still
covers,
doing
eh?
them.
We're just not gonna.
And if it's Marvel, it's going to be Target.
Yeah.
Just keep doing those, eh?
And they're going to put them on sale.
Now, here's something interesting is that the Terrifier Pops first announced that they were going to restock on Funko Europe. And then people were like kind of pissy about that.
Yeah.
And then just on Thursday, we learned they're going to also restock on Funko US.
But not U.S. Canada.
So
Not
that'll
U.S.
be,
Canada. U.S. Canada.
you know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Canada. But
You know they're not going to give them to us.
so the last time that there was remember the Terrifier Scare Fair? It briefly restocked on Funko, and they had just started shipping to Canada, but they didn't put that on the Canada part, just on USA. So I'll be shocked if these will be available for Canadians when they restock, because this is the one where people are charging 100 plus USD for just the Funko Shop exclusive, and then like 400 USD for the bloody chase with the sunflower glasses.
Yeah. We're not getting those.
So then they did. There was a restock at Funko Hollywood, and people were like snatching tons of them. The values went way down, and now we're getting another restock on both Europe and.
So the value will go down even
I think the
more.
value
now.
will go down even more. So
Not
if
that
you're-
it matters. You like the pop, you like the pop. you
yeah,
know?
I know, but if you're one of those people that were going on eBay for the $400 bloody chase.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh yeah, these sold out right away and they're not going to get remade. It looks like everything gets remade at some point.
Remade
Well, I
faster
mean,
than the NFTs
you know.
get made.
I'm just saying.
Well, the good thing too, I was reading today online that after our last show, obviously people are watching and listening. The lead writer for Terrifier has signed on for the new Jurassic World movie, so they are gonna NC-17 that movie.
That is not happening.
It is gonna be amazing.
That is not who's writing.
It's just
that
gonna be
movie.
like legs and arms flying everywhere. It's It's gonna be gross.
Just gross dinosaur
Yeah.
drinking blood.
I don't know how you think that movie's gonna be rated R. There's no way they're gonna.
No, Fish thought it was.
No, that's what I mean. Like it's Universal.
PG.
It's going to be
13.
rated R.
Universal's
PG-13.
No, they're gonna. They're
I
be like
guess
no.
we'll see.
The first one wasn't even R.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
You can show a little bit of blood.
First one was
I heard
scary
the
as
new
shit.
It was.
movie's going to be rated R. That's what I read.
All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
pop ad icon for Hershey's chocolate bar, but it's cookies and cream.
All right. Sure. Haven't we got every single one of these already? Like, how many more of these do we need?
3 new. Speaking of things we already have so much of. 3 new Britney Spears pops are coming.
Oh, they got the Lindsay B market.
She was already tagged us in a post that she's super excited to get them.
Of course.
Oops, I Did It Again will also have a word bubble
Amazing.
this time that
Why?
says, and I quote, "Oops, I did it again."
That's Funko saying, whoops, we did the speech bubble again.
Well, they already did this pop. They did "Oops, I Did It Again." Now they're doing it again with a word bubble.
So it's kind of meta.
Very.
Yeah.
Glams for the new Gwenverse pops that nobody asked for.
Whatever.
These look like trash.
Yeah. They're just dumb.
Just stop.
I don't even understand it.
Why? Nobody said, you know what I need is I need Gwen Stacy as Thor and Iron Man and Cap and Wolverine.
Even Five Below is gonna be like,
I think we're good.
we're good. Okay. We got enough.
Chalice announced they have a new exclusive coming. We heard about this week. Chainsaw Man Power with Meowie, which is a cat, if you're shocked by that news. It'll have a flock chase.
Cool.
Chalice loves doing anime exclusives, so that
right.
doesn't surprise me.
Sure.
WWE John Cena Fanatics exclusive, which looks okay. Shortly after the pre-order for the Funko Shop exclusive Farewell Tour one came
Why
out.
haven't
running
they
with
done a see-through one yet?
They should. Actually, no, I think there is a translucent one.
Is there?
Yeah, from way back in the day.
They should do
I
another
think it was
one.
an Amazon exclusive.
Just sell an empty box.
They'll do that one day.
$29.99.
2-pack for the Broadway musical version of Wicked is coming soon. So Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth.
That's because they were in the movie. They had a cameo.
Oh, spoiler. I haven't
Everybody's
seen it yet.
seen Wicked.
Yeah.
I haven't
You haven't
it
seen
yet.
the Broadway musical.
But that's cool that they.
Yeah.
I know of the Broadway musical,
Yeah.
so that's cool that they made a cameo in the movie. I didn't know that.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna see a 2-pack of them.
Sure.
Funko's. You alluded to this in the intro. Funko just put out this graphic that just said "Skibbity Toilet," and it was like a coming soon. What the? Skibbity. By the way, it was such a maybe 2 years ago. You started hearing kids. It was part of the new kid slang.
Yeah.
and then
It was already dumb to begin with.
it was already stupid. It's straight up stupid.
Yeah, but it's old. It's over now.
It's old news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like even now kids don't use it because adults started making fun of them using it so much.
Yeah.
And
Old people ruined it.
old just like Facebook. That's why kids aren't on Facebook anymore.
True.
Old people ruined it.
Yeah.
So Skibbity is so old now and just kind of a joke. Why are you doing a figure of it now? What's it going to be?
Little turd.
I know there's another collectible company that people were talking about in the comments where, and I think I actually saw one at Winners, where it's literally a toilet, and it was just it's the Skibbity toilet. So is Funko really gonna do that? Like this is so,
Yeah, they'll do it.
but it's so done. It's done. Pick something new and then jump on it right away.
That's not what Funko does.
Skibbity is old. Kids don't use Skibbity anymore because adults ruined
Jumbo
it.
Funko doesn't do that. They wait until they got to make sure that
Things
it's
don't
like,
last long anymore. They
let's
they're
see
too
what
slow.
happens. And it's
I
like,
don't know. I think Skibbity's done. But
no. Same way they're jumping all these really cool pops like the Jason Kelsey's and all those, but you got to wait 6 months for them. I get that, right?
well,
But
production, yeah.
Skibbity toilet, come on, that's 2 years old. Come on,
I would just
Flush
there's-
it down the toilet.
yeah.
flush that idea.
Yeah, go hang out in front of a Hot Topic and you'll find all the new.
Get the new words.
Get the new words. You know.
No cap, bro.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
also old.
That's also
That's old. Exactly. You know.
Yeah.
So you know.
And lastly, in Funko news, the next Funko NFT, Dark Valentine, is dropping on Tuesday. It's fan rewards points only. We did a whole show about it on Thursday, so make sure you check that out.
And in entertainment, Mark
go.
Wahlberg's Flight Risk came in first despite his haircut.
Like, why did he wake up and go and commit to this movie and go, you know what, guys? Just shave it into a horseshoe. Just give me the bald guy.
I like it.
Stephen Tobolowsky.
I think it looks
How
good.
do you like that pull?
That's a pull. Yeah.
Haircut.
Yeah, I think it looks good. He's like, I can't look good, you know?
Why?
He's like, I can't be
This isn't a period piece.
you know,
It's
he's
not based on a
like,
true
you know, I
story.
can't be all, Italian job good looking. You
It's
know?
Wahlberg. I just don't understand the hair choice.
I like it.
Looks so stupid.
But
anyway, it came in first.
I thought this was going direct to streaming, so good for him in the theater.
It was actually in theaters.
Yeah, it made $11.5 million on like a $27 or $26 million budget. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, how much is there was three
I think
people?
it only takes place in a plane.
Yeah, you got a plane and you got 3 actors. So, and you still spent $26 million.
Probably 15 of it went to Wahlberg.
Yeah, so all right, whatever.
And
So
it's having to shave his head into a horseshoe.
yeah, so there you go.
Okay.
Mufasa dropped to number 2, still made another $8.5 million.
Yeah.
I don't know why this movie's making so much money.
Keeps making money.
I heard it's garbage, but anyways, whatever.
Disney's buying their own tickets.
I don't know.
Crossed over 600 million worldwide now.
Is there any hard R-rated movies that kids are buying Mufasa tickets for to sneak into?
Not right now.
No, because that would be
would
my
explain
hint.
it.
That would be my hint.
Yeah.
And one of them days,
Yep.
it's kind of how the Buffalo Bills fans feel, came in third with another $8 million, which is still pretty good.
Yeah, I think I didn't look up the budget, but I would imagine that they've far surpassed it, having come in the top 3 since it premiered.
Yeah.
So that's good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In theaters this weekend, Dogman is opening.
Yeah, a new animated movie.
What's his deal here? Pete Davidson involved in it?
Pete Davidson was one of the voices.
Yeah. I think it's the guy from Vacation's Friend is one of the voices, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It's the same books that the people that did Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
Like my son loves. He's read every Dogman book, every Captain Underpants. He loves the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So this is I don't know if it's a spin-off, but same writer of the Captain Underpants books does Dogman books.
So a man becomes a dog and then becomes a cop?
No, it's a cop
Yeah.
and a dog.
Okay.
And then they sew one half into the other half to make Dogman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's like a Frankenstein situation.
Like a Frankenstein, yeah. It's a cop who has
Sounds
a
pretty
cop
dark.
dog, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
the bottom half is ruined on one, and the top is on the other. And they make one Dogman.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he has paws and then like human legs?
Listen, I think we're diving too
And a
much.
dog
I'm just
head.
saying. I want to
Got
know.
a dog head.
Big old
He's got a
nose.
dog head.
Dog top half, human bottom half,
Well,
human
but-
legs.
I think
But then
he's
he would
got
have to have
paws.
paws, or would he
I
have
think he has-
arms?
I think he's got the cartoon 3-4 finger thing.
yeah. it
So
might.
so they basically just chopped off some dude's head, and then
Put a dog head.
chopped off just on top of his,
Listen,
and then sewed the dog legs on and the dog head on top.
where are we on the situation? That's your priority here.
I'm just saying, I need clarification. I'm going to see it this weekend. I
Are
want to
you?
know.
You're
you
going.
know?
You're gonna be first in line.
Come on, you sold me. They're gonna saw a dude in half and sew a dog's head on him. I gotta go see that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I think it.
Oh wait, this is animated.
This is animated.
Oh, I thought this was like.
No.
Oh, well,
It's
then,
for kids.
then I'm not interested.
Yeah.
No.
Well, especially if Pete Davidson's involved, then you know
Yeah.
it's gonna be human.
There is actually a new TV series on Disney with Amy Adams. It's called Night something.
Night Bitch.
Night Bitch. And
Yeah.
she like turns into a dog in it. Have you seen it?
I didn't know that
I watched
part.
the trailer. Maybe I spoiled it for you, but it was in the trailer.
I didn't know she turned into a
she
dog.
like turns it in. Well, the trailer said that.
But this is is it a movie or a series?
I think it's a series on.
So I think she was surprised
Disney.
that people were surprised she didn't get nominated for an Oscar, so it might
Yeah.
be a movie. But anyway, I've heard of Night Bitch. Yeah. I don't
Also,
think the two projects are related.
what's his face from Home Alone?
Macaulay Culkin.
No, the one that pees the bed.
Kieran
Kieran.
Culkin.
Kieran Culkin and the Jesse Eisenberg movie's also up on Disney. Just so you know.
Oh, A Real Pain.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up for a bunch of Oscars.
Yeah.
I actually
It's on there.
really want to see that. One, because of the storyline. Two, because of Kieran Culkin's performance, because I try to watch as many Oscar-related movies as I can before the Oscars.
Yeah.
But Jesse Eisenberg wrote and directed it, as well as starred in it with Kieran Culkin.
I like Jesse Eisenberg, man.
I
He's
think it's
awesome.
going to be really good. I want to
Yeah.
see it.
He was a really good Zuckerberg. You
He
know?
was a good Zuckerberg. He was the only.
That's one of my favorite movies of all
The
time.
only Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
The social network.
Too bad the real Zuckerberg's.
Okay, moving on. What's
He buys the sweet potato fries.
There's actually no other really huge.
I'm not saying anything about him.
Will Dogman come?
I appreciate him. The questionable is haircut now, and he's wearing the gold chain over the
heard
shirt.
about that, yeah.
I was like, okay, what are you doing?
I've seen the pictures.
No, it's not good, man. It's not. It's a bad look.
Will Dogman be in first place?
Um,
There's no other big movie.
it
until-
might. I mean, you say
weeks from
it
now.
has a following.
It does with kids.
Your son's read all the books, and he's trends. He's trends.
begging me to take him to
Yeah.
Dogman.
He also
So,
wears a gold chain over his shirt, so he's going to be a Zuckerberg.
also questionable.
I'm going to start calling him the Zuckerberg.
Sure.
Hey, Zuckerberg!
You know, there's other people that wear chains that are
Nope.
not Zuckerberg.
Just
related.
Zuckerberg.
Okay.
It's a bad luck, Zuckerberg.
Captain America: Brave New World opens in theaters in 2 weeks. That
Yeah.
will clearly be number one. But
Right.
will Dogman? How well will Dogman do versus Mark Wahlberg's hair?
Well, I mean,
Wahlberg will drop off.
it'll probably drop off, but,
Yeah.
whatever.
Dogman, probably 20
Dogman
mil.
number one
20
with
mil.
20. Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
20 mil?
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
else is going on?
Yeah.
20 bones.
This week on Thursday, the new Will Ferrell, Reese Witherspoon movie dropped on Amazon?
Prime. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
Amazon
yep,
Prime.
Yep, yep.
What's it called? You're Cordially Invited?
Yeah, the trailer looks funny. I'm actually maybe glad that this didn't have a theatrical run because I think it's perfect for streaming. Like it's two single parents both accidentally have their weddings booked for their daughters at the same place at the same time. And they're basically fighting over the venue. My guess is because they're both single parents that at some point they will end up in a romantic relationship together.
Oh, you're already seeing the plot.
Pretty much these movies.
The
write
venues wouldn't have
themselves.
spotted that.
Yeah, the venue did not spot it. It's you were double booked, and
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
never happens.
no, of course not in real life.
So
But
you
it
think there'll be
looks
there's
funny.
very little chance this movie you think they'll just saw off Will Ferrell's head and attach a dog head to
to
him?
Reese Witherspoon's body.
Yeah, and then try to steal the dog man's thunder
very little very
before the
little.
movie comes out.
But it looks really funny.
I mean, it's Will Ferrell. I don't give a
Yeah,
crap.
it
Will Ferrell
looks
could do literally anything. I'm going to watch it, so I really don't care.
It
Haven't watched it
looks-
yet, but I will.
It looks funny.
White Lotus 3, hopefully better than White Lotus 2. Not that White Lotus 2 was bad.
White
It just
Lotus-
wasn't White Lotus 1.
One is so good.
1 was great. 2 was still pretty good.
It's okay.
I like the grandfather. He was hilarious.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same as it was. One with
F. Murray Abraham.
F. Murray Abraham. He's awesome. The first one, amazing. Second one, it was still good.
So
It just,
season 3 is
you know.
going to take place in Thailand.
Oh, yeah, nothing
So
goes.
you know.
Nothing goes good in Thailand.
You know
if
we're
we
gonna
have
get it.
learned from the best #1 vacation video ever for tourism,
I know what he's
The Hangover
Two.
2.
I knew you-
Thailand actually uses that as their tourism video to promote people to come here. They think it's great, you know?
Well, I'll give you, because the show premieres February 16th, so we haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen it yet. What's the over under on actually seeing, because they always, White Lotus pushes
Yeah.
a lot of boundaries.
Right.
What's the over under that we'll see a ping pong show in Thailand?
It is Mike White.
It's a Thailand ping pong show.
Mike White. Was he in Balls of Fury? You never know.
You never know.
Well, we'll let you know. If you do,
And if you don't know what I mean,
we'll be talking about it on this show.
if you don't know what I mean about Thailand ping pong show, don't Google it on your parents' computer.
Yeah.
'cause
Don't.
you're gonna get
Don't
in
do
trouble.
that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Do it on the laptop that you throw in the river once a month. You know? And then there's the new trailer teaser for Alien Earth coming to Hulu,
Yeah. this
also known as
summer.
Disney.
Yep.
They're separate though, aren't they?
Disney.
Does Disney own Hulu? How does that work?
There's definitely a relationship there. I don't know if I think
Disney,
Hulu is actually
Disney
owned
owns
by
Fox.
Fox.
And Fox is
And Fox
owned
owns
by
Hulu?
Disney.
Fox owned Hulu. Disney bought Fox.
Gotcha.
Ipso facto, Disney owns Hulu.
Yeah.
Ipso facto, Disney owns Alien.
Ipso facto, yeah, exactly. Disney owns Alien. Okay, another Alien series. Aren't we getting a lot of Alien stuff lately?
Well, we have a lot of movies. We've
Yeah.
never had a TV series.
I think an Alien TV series would be cool.
So this is an interesting.
So basically, a movie spread out over 8 episodes.
This will be the xenomorph makes its way to Earth.
Didn't we have that already in the movie? And then they fought the Predator.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is a different.
this is a
Xenomorph.
different one. Does he just try to get acclimated and get an apartment and get a job?
That would be a sitcom.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. It's like
Xenomorph's
ugh.
applying for
Yeah.
unemployment.
Face
Yeah.
hugging.
like-
.ca.
And in recent news in Anaheim, Panera Bread hired a xenomorph.
Yeah, really interesting.
Interesting choice.
I got a bunch of alien goo.
He keeps-
Like, does he drip?
He keeps drooling
I got
over it.
alien goo drip all over my Panera bread.
You're lucky. We usually charge extra for that. Would you like sweet potato fries?
That's going to be an upcharge.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. On Crave, which was hilarious
Yeah.
because we were talking about it, the Saturday Night Live movie,
Yeah.
which is just called Saturday Night,
Yeah.
is on Crave. I'm dying to see that.
I
need to see it.
I have not seen it
I
yet.
don't know why I haven't seen it, but because I
I'm
keep.
dying to watch it. It's about basically the night of the first ever
Yeah.
show going live and all the shenanigans that
Yeah.
ensued.
Yeah. The funny thing about that is just off topic. So we're at Fire and Ice last Saturday, and we're sitting there, and I say to Fish, "Oh, I went on Apple TV and I went on iTunes, and they lowered the price on Saturday night to like $9.99." So
To buy.
to buy, and I was like, I just want to see it. I'm just gonna pay the $10.
Yeah.
And I'm like, screw it. I'll buy it for the $10. And you literally said, "No, don't worry about it. It's gonna be on Crave right away." And I'm like, I don't know. And then by the time I came, I was actually gonna do it that night on Saturday. And by the time I got home, I got everything done and everything. I had to boost that car and stuff.
Yeah.
So by the time I got all that done, I was like, I didn't do it. And then Sunday, I literally, before the football games, I'm just going through Crave, and I'm like, oh, Saturday night's on Crave. I call you right away.
free.
I'm like, how'd you know that? So,
I had a feeling it was coming.
So there you go. Anyways,
So that's good.
off topic.
I gotta
So,
watch it.
I gotta watch it too. I want to
Yeah.
see it. So I mean, I think there's gonna be a lot of nostalgia. So some people won't like it because if you don't know Saturday Night Live, you might just be bored in it. I don't know. It's hard to say.
And
So,
all of this is also happening right around the 50th anniversary is coming up.
Right.
So there's also a episode documentary about SNL 50, and I saw another clip with Bill Hader and Andy Samberg. I didn't know that they auditioned on the same day.
all right.
And it was a funny story because Bill Hader said he got into an elevator and he saw a guy also going up for his audition, and he just had a bag full of props.
Okay.
And Hader was like, "Oh man, I don't have any props." Like, this is and the other guy was Andy Samberg going, "Oh man, I got all these props. This guy doesn't even need props. This guy's even better than me." And they were worried about each other.
Yeah.
And it was I love the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch the documentary series. I'm gonna watch this movie.
Yeah.
And then the actual 50th anniversary special is sometime this spring.
Yeah.
On NBC. I
Nice.
love SNL, so I'm all over it.
Nice.
Okay.
In other news, some old movies are getting a remake
Yeah.
that no one asked for. So we can start off with The Faculty,
Have you ever seen that?
which I don't even.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I remember the poster,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the movie.
Jordana Brewster.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right.
Hello.
Hello.
Also, super young, he didn't have top billing, not super famous yet, Josh Hartnett.
Oh, okay.
And that was actually a movie that really got his career kind of going.
All right.
And it's a dark. Robert Rodriguez directed it. So anyway, they're doing a remake. I think it'll be interesting. I like The Faculty. I think it's one of those late '90s kind of
All right.
horror movies, and another more of a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Is also getting a remake.
Yeah. Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Wasn't that Seth Green?
Seth Green?
Yeah.
Devin Sawa was the lead.
Gotcha.
Who is also the live action Casper. He was when Casper becomes a real boy and kisses what's her face?
Adria had a huge crush on him.
Devin Sawa was the man. That guy crushed it in the 90s.
No, it's not. It's not the 90s anymore.
So Devon Sawa and Jessica Alba. One of Jessica Alba's first.
Yeah, that's what I
movies
thought too.
Was the Idle Hands.
And wasn't it just a hand running around? Like wasn't it like like almost like an Addams Family thing?
I don't think it was an Addams Family thing.
No,
but
I thought it was. I don't remember.
It's a weird.
It was like it's a
horror
cult. It's a cult
comedy.
movie.
It's a cult.
It's
classic.
a hard cult movie. Yeah.
So they're gonna do a remake of that too.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then on Stacked TV is second season of Kaylee Kuko's based on a true story.
Yeah. You know what? I always pronounce
Kuko?
her
Kuko?
name wrong.
Kuko?
I say it like
Kuko?
you do.
Kuko.
And
Kuko.
I actually had to look it up
Yeah.
because I always say her name wrong.
Yeah.
It's Kuoko.
Kuoko.
It's a
Kaylee
lot of
Kuoko.
vowels and only 2 C's.
Yeah. No. but no Q's.
It's
No Q's.
Kuoko.
Kuoko.
Kuoko. There, I
Kuoko.
just said it right.
No, Kuoko.
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 Kaylee Kuoko.
Jason
You sure it's
Momoa.
not Coco?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's basically
Kuko.
Coco.
Kuko.
It looks like Coco.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well,
okay.
it's easier to say than Chatham Tatum.
That one's a
Tatum
bugaboo for
Tatum.
you. Yeah.
Chatham.
It's Channing Tatum.
Chatham Tatum.
Yeah. He's not in this show.
No.
But season 2.
You got to change that name.
Season 2 just premiered of based on a true story, where her and her husband started a murder podcast with an actual serial killer.
Yeah.
And the first season, if you haven't seen it, is so good.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's just a dark comedy series, and season 2 just premiered. If you're in Canada, you can watch it on Stack, but it's also on Peacock.
We were talking about it like yesterday. I barely remember the first season. So
Maybe worth a rewatch.
the whole first season?
I don't think it's that many episodes,
Maybe.
but it's good. It's funny. I like it.
Nowadays, TV is like 12 episodes.
We want to always give show recommendations to you guys. So I watched the season 2 premiere.
Yeah. I'm also watching that new
Really good.
series on Netflix called Insatiable that came out in 2018. It's messed up. You should watch it. It's funny.
I actually watched it.
You watched it.
I watched it when it first came out.
I don't know why I clicked on it, and now I'm super into it. It's super funny.
It's
super
dark, too, yeah.
So dark. I love it.
Show
Love it.
recommendations.
Do it.
And in sports, just a bit offside with kdogandfish. NHL brief news here. The Utah Hockey Club had a name set, and then it was the Yetis. And the Yeti people who make the coolers and the mugs said no.
Oh, really?
That they actually trademark the name Yeti and forced the hockey club that they weren't allowed to use it.
Now, this team isn't playing yet, right?
No, they're playing.
They are playing.
Yeah. They're playing.
Is the Utah team
the
playing?
Utah Hockey Club? Yeah, they're playing.
Was it
no idea.
Arizona that moved there?
It was Arizona. So
but I
they
didn't know if they were playing yet. I thought it was next year.
I don't watch any hockey, so I can't add to this.
Well, you can look up scores and see.
Oh,
I'm almost positive they're playing.
Are they? Okay, all right.
But they're just being called the Utah Hockey Club because
because they can't call him Yeti.
Oh, they played yesterday. They lost to the
played.
Penguins.
Yeah, they're playing.
Oh, okay.
All
okay.
they did was move the
So they're doing the Washington Football Club thing.
right for now.
Yeah, so the Utah Hockey Club. Did they already make jerseys and stuff for the Yetis?
No. So they voted on the name. That was the name they chose.
Oh, so they started as Utah Hockey Club.
Correct.
And then they're like, listen, you guys can all vote for a name. And everybody said, let's call it a Yeti.
The Yetis.
Yeah.
And then the people who make the fucking tumblers said no.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was interesting that they trademarked this mythological beast that,
Well, yeah, because Yetis are huge, man.
Yeti,
I've got 100 of them.
nobody can even use and the mascot looked like an abominable snowman Yeti. It was stupid. Anyway,
You could use probably the silhouette of it. You just can't use the word Yeti.
I think it would have been more interesting if the Yeti people got on board and they were a major sponsor of the hockey club.
They would, except this team's probably going to
Anyway,
suck
so,
for a really long time. So why
now
would they want to?
now they're going to hold an in-arena fan vote to pick a new name,
Oh, God, that's going to go bad.
and I think it should be the Utah Sister Wives. I'm just saying. I think that'll go over really well.
The USWs. It's got a pretty good ring to it.
In the NBA, the trade deadline is coming up. All-Star weekend in a couple of weeks as well.
Will Jimmy Butler get a home?
So Jimmy Butler got suspended again.
He's going. I know they're spending him like crazy. He's going. He'll go somewhere. They're going to deal him somewhere.
They're going to deal him.
Yeah. Pat Riley's lowering his expectations every day.
But I think it's really just no matter how disgruntled you are.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy Butler's not being professional.
Yeah.
And I think you should just play your game, make yourself. If trade deadline's coming up.
Well, Jimmy can still play.
He can still play. But
he's 35, but he wants more money.
Like
he's getting $50 million next year, by the way. He can opt in for $50 million next year, and he wants a longer deal and more money. It's like, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Anyway,
$50 million is still a lot of money, man. Like, come on.
Also, the Sacramento Kings Fox.
Yeah, DeAndre Fox. DeAndre Fox.
Yeah. He is one of the bigger names that is on the possible.
People are going to people will put a package together for him for sure.
LeBron's going to trade the whole team for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to put a big package together for Jimmy, unfortunately, even though I think Jimmy's still a great player. But I don't think anyone's going to put a big package. And the big thing is everyone's saying Phoenix, but they want to do it with Bradley Beal. But Bradley Beal is the only one in the NBA that has a no trade clause. So they can't. And Bradley
I thought
Beal's
LeBron didn't have that either.
Oh. LeBron has a no trade.
Oh, he probably does.
There's very few players.
I thought only Bradley Beal, but LeBron probably does too. You're probably right.
Also, Commissioner Adam Silver proposed shortening the games.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
From 48 minutes to 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It ranks right up there. Now, shortening the season makes sense to me. 82 games, the megastars don't want to play. They have back-to-back games. Players get rested. Fans buy tickets, go, and then these players aren't even playing. I think shortening the season is better than shortening the actual games. Shortening the game is stupid.
That's
stupid.
Retired NBA players are just sitting there going like, really?
Jordan didn't complain about playing.
They played all the megastars played, unless they were injured, like really hurt. All 48 minutes of every game, all season, all 82 games.
How many stories have we heard? And they're everywhere. Google them about Michael Jordan. And we're talking even in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Going out to play 2 rounds of golf in the middle of the afternoon. By the way, he drinks beers.
I heard that story. Was it a hockey or baseball guy?
Hockey. I think it was a hockey player. He was like he was crushing Coors Lights or something like that, or Bud Lights or whatever.
They played 36
holes. They played 2 rounds of golf, and he went and he had to play a playoff game that night. So it's like
scored 48 points.
Like seriously, and they never took any time off. And the conditioning, all the players have much better conditioning than the players did back then.
Yeah,
seriously. Now they have conditioning coaches and this and that. Back when Jordan was around, they just used to throw the medicine ball back and forth, and that was their workouts. Like
that one machine where that belt wraps around you.
And just like that's it.
Jiggles you.
Michael, what are you doing? Working on my abs. That's it. Or you see in The Last Dance, remember when you saw Dennis Rodman and he's drinking kamikazes while he's doing lat pull downs? Like, they didn't take training seriously, Look at
they played.
Will Purdue never picked up a dumbbell?
No.
Like seriously. No. Luke Longley was just drinking Foster's in the
Charles Barkley's pregame workout was ribs. Ribs and pulled pork.
And they played every game. Like, what's going on here? Now it's like everyone's got trainers and this and that, and
they're all injured.
All they do is eat salmon and whatever.
I'm actually the most disappointed in.
Michael Jordan had a steak before every game.
Yeah.
And probably not a small steak, probably a very large steak. He didn't have, I'll have a green salad with salmon, no skin.
Yeah.
Boiled
chicken.
But the one time he had pizza, bit him in the ass.
The last thing. That's right.
Pizzagate. Someone has to do a documentary about that. Because something doesn't smell right in that story. All right.
Gotta
dig deep on that.
The player that pisses me off the most is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has zero accountability for, like, I'll get a paper cut and I'm not going to play for 3 weeks.
Well, they give him a lot of money too.
He gets paid way too much, and he does not play enough games. That's I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right,
let's get into NFL because that's what we really want to talk about.
Yeah, just hope you don't run into him in
Joel Embiid.
Yeah,
all I have to do is kick him in the shins. He's out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you'd be like, listen.
I don't like what you said about
You
me.
gotta start playing more. Be like John Sally and Martin Lawrence
John
and Bad Boys.
Sally, yeah.
Bad Boys.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right. NFL playoffs last Sunday, conference championships. My Eagles, fly, destroyed the Commanders
Yeah, there's a little
55 to 23.
Commanders had
It wasn't even close.
Commanders had a couple turnovers.
It was close in the first quarter.
Yeah.
After they came back from, I definitely thought it was going to be blown out in the first 4 minutes.
So this is where, literally Saquon. Commanders had a great first drive.
Yeah.
And then literally the first play by the Eagles was a 60-plus TD run by Saquon Barkley.
Well, that's a Saquon. Yeah.
So
but-
Saquon and Jalen Hurts,
Yeah.
3 rushing TDs each. Plus AJ got one, which was good because they were worried about the passing game.
Yeah.
But 55 points is a shitload of points for.
Yeah.
It was just humming on all ends.
I just feel like the wheels came off the bus, like for
the
Washington.
Commanders?
Yeah, pretty quick. It was the turnovers. But
3, by the way,
I mean-
3 Eagles turnovers on, like making the Commanders turn over the ball.
Yeah.
All 3 of those takeaways led to a touchdown. So they scored off of turnovers. I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
I actually feel I want to look right here and tell the Commanders thank you, because instead of playing the Lions on the road, we had you at home. And just took you to town. I feel like,
and your confidence is an all-time high.
Exactly. I feel if we had played the Lions in Detroit last Sunday, we would have lost. I honestly feel that way.
well, I don't know. I don't know about that because I don't know if Detroit's
Their defense,
their
couldn't
run
stop
defense wouldn't be
Saquon.
able to stop Saquon.
It would have been a very.
It would have been different.
Tight
It would have been a
game.
different
Totally
game.
different
game. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, so the Eagles make the Super Bowl. And then, of course, we had the Bills at the Chiefs. And everyone, including their grandmother, were just waiting for the rest to pull some shenanigans. And sure enough, shenanigans were.
There was some questionable calls, but I mean,
I will say
come on. All right.
Two
But
things.
The Bills didn't play well. That's all I'll say.
2 things.
One,
One,
McDermott's got to go.
Josh Allen got that first down on the questionable 4th down that didn't happen.
It did look like he got it.
And number 2, Dalton Kincaid dropped that ball. That's 1,000%.
Yeah.
But there was some sort of flag that was shown on screen.
Yeah.
The announcers acknowledged that on the screen a flag.
Yeah.
But no ref blew a whistle. No flag was actually.
It was in case he caught it.
It was in case. That's the conspiracy theory is in case Kincaid caught it, then there was a penalty
Okay.
ready to go.
All right. Well, there was also, by the way, a flag that nobody talks about on that worthy catch. That more than likely wasn't a catch because
That was not a
the ball
catch.
did hit the ground. There was
ball
a
hit the
flag
ground.
on that play too. So even if they said they ruled it not a catch, the Chiefs would have still gone up 15 yards and they would have been on the 25-yard line.
Correct.
Not that I'm saying that they
That
wouldn't have
worthy
scored.
catch was also not a catch. It hit the ground
Yeah.
on the side.
Yeah, but McDermott again did not. They didn't use James Cook at all.
Yeah, he was killing it.
Yeah, he was killing it, and they didn't run. No, not one run play
His
in the
reaching
last.
touchdown.
Yeah, like last 7 minutes, he didn't run the ball once.
So
like, come on, man. How do
I
you do
also blame McDermott a lot, even
Yeah.
last season too, because that
Yeah.
was horrible. Like his timeout situation.
Yeah.
Didn't. Anyway, I'll say this about the Bills Chiefs. There were some questionable stuff, but the Bills at the end of the day, you can't rely on the refs to help you win.
No.
You got to just go out there and dominate.
You can't be in that position.
Exactly. They
They-
put themselves in that position by not
Yeah.
playing well enough.
And I wanted the Bills to win, but they couldn't convert on third downs. If you can't convert on third downs
Or fourth downs.
or fourth downs, you're not going to win. So if you're in the situation where you're constantly going for fourth downs and you can't and you can't do the tush push because you're not doing the tush push.
You're not even doing it right.
You're doing a quarterback sneak, and everybody knows you're doing a quarterback sneak. Everybody, here goes Josh Allen. He's going to the left. Josh Allen going to the left, and everybody knows that.
Everyone knows. So
It
they
never
got
worked.
stuffed. Yeah.
And even that one play, I can't believe that wasn't a turnover when Josh Allen jumped up and then he just like dumped it off, like
Yeah.
threw it off. I was just like, that easily could have been a really bad turnover.
So the Chiefs ended up winning 32-29. Also, Patrick Mahomes never learned how to spike a football. Did you see that?
But he's
He had
not-
slipped out of his hand.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
It was like,
Yeah, but you also got to.
Anyway.
Mahomes is also, again, this is the thing. When it came down to it, Mahomes got the first downs. When it came down to it, Mahomes made the plays.
Yep.
You can't get into a pissing matches with the ref. You should have been up. If you're up by 14, you don't have to worry about it. You knew the refs were going to be on the Chiefs' side. You were in Arrowhead. You knew they were going to be on their side.
Of course, the NFL wants to see Chiefs try for a three-peat because it's never been done in the Super Bowl era.
Yeah.
Also, that means Taylor Swift is on camera at the Super Bowl. This is what the NFL wanted.
Okay,
so
well, I'm not
if
going
you
down.
want,
I'm not going down that rabbit
I'm going there.
All right, I'm not going down that rabbit
And then if you know that the NFL wants that, and you know you're not going to get the calls, you got to go out and really just dominate. And the Bills didn't.
I think if it was Bills Eagles,
So
they would still get high ratings.
Oh, of course it would.
Probably like the Bills fans.
Oh, it'd be so good for
It
Bills
would be
fans.
insane.
I feel bad for
the Bills fans. The Bills Mafia need a win.
Josh Allen will still win MVP. I wholeheartedly believe that.
I've been hearing a lot about Lamar, but Josh Allen deserves it.
Josh Allen will win MVP. I feel bad for the Bills and Josh Allen for not making the Super Bowl again. And
the problem is you just.
I do feel though that they're this close. The problem with firing Sean McDermott is the only coach left is Mike McCarthy, and that's not who you want as your head coach. And he's already said he's not even taking himself into consideration for any other coaching jobs. He's going to take the year off. He said that.
Good. Relax. Go to the cottage. Just enjoy yourself,
The Bills can fire Sean McDermott, but...
Well, then they just go pay
who?
North Carolina $10 million and get Belichick back.
Belichick.
He was already been on the Bills once. Bring him back.
He would be... That's
be great.
the only coach.
Bring him back.
The only coach I would suggest for the Bills would be Bill Belichick.
Go do that. It's only $10 million. You
got to pay him to get out of
Bills Mafia would
North
raise
Carolina.
that for you. If you said to the Bills Mafia right now and you said we need $10 million to get Belichick, they would literally everybody would have a hot dog stand at the end of their driveway.
Hot wings.
Just literally raising money, and they'd have $10 million in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And Belichick would be on a plane.
I feel really bad for Bills fans, but
yeah, but you know what?
The Chiefs
like you said,
were the better team.
Don't get into a pissing match with the Chiefs. If you want to beat the Chiefs, you got to punch them in the face.
Yeah.
Like
what happened to Kelsey?
Like a great humanitarian that we all love, Ryan Reynolds, said, what did he say when he was beating up when he was like going to go fight Sabretooth? He's something like ground and pound and something like that. What did he say? Oh, that was a perfect line right now, but I can't remember what he said.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, there's a line in there that he said that would be perfect.
I think you're right. It was ground and pound something.
Something like that, and you just have to. You have to. That's it.
Yeah.
Halftime, you got to be up by 20.
But you're right.
And then you just keep going for it, like the Eagles did to Washington.
Exactly.
Oh, it's hey, we're up by 20. No.
Saquon, no touchdown.
I want to be up by 30.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts stayed in the game a lot longer than I thought he was going to at that score.
Yeah.
Then finally Kenny Pickett came in.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Coach, we're up by 33. Can I go in the game? Pickett, shut up.
Trying to break a record here.
You're doing a lot of this over there, right? Come on.
And then also with
I really want to know what that line is from Deadpool. It's like the best line in the movie.
I'm sure you could.
I should have done
You
something.
could look it up.
I apologize for not doing research, but I never have. But anyways,
the
ground and pound and something like that.
The Chiefs.
It's when he was fighting Sabretooth. It was the best.
Right before when he's taking the swords out of him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like people were waiting for this
we
forever.
gotta make you look better and stuff. And then that fight was,
knife.
and then you were disappointed because the fight was there wasn't even a fight.
Yeah.
That was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
But the lead up to it was great. We'll look it up for you.
We'll look
Did you guys see in the first quarter of the Chiefs game, there was a play that the Chiefs ran, and it was a running play. But then after the play was finished, the ref helped up the guy with the ball and patted him on the back of the helmet.
No.
Really?
It was in the first quarter. I looked over and I was like, okay, they're clearly on the Chiefs' side.
Oh, okay, get up, big
He's like,
boy.
we're still doing dinner after the game?
Yeah.
By the way, when you drop off
the whole
that
hand
bag of
bomb and
money,
pull them up.
just make sure you put it in a clean duffel bag this time. All right.
Stop writing my name on the manila envelope.
Stop saying ref. Okay. Chiefs, clearly the better team that day. Despite some questionable calls, the Bills didn't play well enough to deserve it.
Yeah.
So that being said, we have a rematch of Super Bowl 2 years ago. Chiefs, Eagles. This time it's in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
And this is a different Eagles team. As an Eagles fan, I can say the Chiefs are basically the same. Right?
Yeah,
It's
pretty
Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce,
Kareem Hunt. Hollywood Brown. Xavier Worthy.
Well, rookie, but yeah.
Well, but not the
Little
same,
older,
not,
though.
not exactly the same team.
I'm just saying the Chiefs are
Actually, probably less the team because we don't have Snead.
That's true.
Snead
All right.
Snead was a big,
But the Eagles, Saquon Barkley, the defense is great.
You got
O-line is one of the best in football.
two of the best wide receivers in the game.
I am really
In the game.
hopeful that the Eagles can stop the three-peat. But I will say the Chiefs, just as an organization, since Patrick Mahomes became the starter, they've gone to 7 straight AFC championship games. This will be the 5th Super Bowl. They've won 3.
Yeah.
This is the one they're trying to three-peat. It's just impressive. It is amazingly impressive.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
But I'm hoping the Eagles win.
yeah. Well, the game plan for the Eagles is just
Do it if they play
get off to a crazy start.
If they played like they
just
did,
give her.
If they played exactly how they played the Commanders, they'll win.
Yeah,
Because there was 0 mistakes.
yeah.
Defense created turnovers.
Yep.
Everyone was making catches. The Saquon's rushing yards. Jalen Hurts had 3 rush TDs himself. I think it was just all cylinders were firing.
Yeah, don't be nervous. Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
But like, just play
your
loose.
game.
Go do it. The Chiefs are going to be like, yeah, we're here again, right? They're like, everybody's just like, hey, you guys are here again. What's
Well,
up?
they want that 3.
Yeah, so they want it bad. But you just come out of the gates, gunslinging, just give her, go into halftime up like 2 TDs, maybe 2 TDs and a field goal, and just don't let your foot off the gas. Just
So the
give her.
Eagles were up by 10 points the last time they faced each other in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And then the second half just fell apart.
Well, that's what I mean.
I felt so good at halftime.
10 points is not enough.
Not enough.
You got to be up more than 10 points. 10 points, no mas. No mas.
20 plus.
You need 20 points on the Chiefs at halftime. Like, honestly, that's what you have to do.
And even then, I'd be nervous.
Yeah, like, no 10 points.
So-
10 points? No.
Andy Reid,
Mahomes is laughing. He's like, look at these. 10 points?
10?
Like, what the hell?
And he was on a bum ankle.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, do the line. Sabretooth? Okay.
Shoot the double, take him down, side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound until he makes no sound because he's dead.
Ground and pound till he makes no sound. That's the line.
That's what the Bills should have done.
Ground and pound till he makes no sound. That's exactly what you should have done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for looking that up.
Yeah.
All right. Andy
Yeah.
Reid is clearly the better coach than Nick Sirianni. I'm
That's
just
true.
saying that.
Well, that is true.
Patrick Mahomes is clearly the better quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel about how the match line up? What's your prediction?
I mean,
Super Bowl prediction.
I'm not betting against the Chiefs.
Do the Chiefs three-peat?
I think they will.
Now, if the Chiefs three-peat,
I know you're trying to find all these
27-24.
Yeah, they're going to find a way to do it. If it's 27, if the game is that low scoring, Chiefs are going to win. If your Eagles come off to a great start, then
they put up 55 against the Commanders.
you never know. Yeah, they
It's
might need
Commanders.
55 against the Chiefs too. Although I don't think the Chiefs can score 55. So because they haven't scored more than
They're actually that was a funny stat that you just brought up.
Yeah.
Their 32 points against the Bills in the AFC Championship was the first time all season they put up more than 30 points.
I think the Chiefs are going to have to score more in this game.
Kelsey also never touches the ball.
Well, I think he was a total.
He was a decoy.
I think he was a decoy
Yeah.
last game.
Yeah.
Everybody was because they were
He
really.
had 100 yards plus and 2 TDs the game before, so we felt that he was being used as a decoy
Saving him up.
against the Bills.
I think if the Chiefs are going to
I
win,
think he'll be active.
the Chiefs are going to have to put up points.
Yeah.
You can't. The Eagles are going to put up points. Too many weapons on the Eagles between Jalen's legs, Saquon's legs, and then obviously AJ Brown and Devontae
Goddard.
Smith. And Goddard.
Goddard always.
They're gonna put up points. The Chiefs have to put up points. So if the Chiefs put up points, I think they'll find a way to win. If the Chiefs can't put up points, if Worthy's dropping passes and all that kind of stuff, they got. I'm still picking the Chiefs.
Picking the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Chiefs because it also
Three-peat.
pisses
Now,
you off.
If I appreciate that.
And I'm a big Swiftie.
If the three-peat happens, do we have a full reset? Is then the NFL has been they're satisfied that we've squeezed every last bit that we could out of this?
No, they're gonna go for a 4-peat.
No.
Was that
Kelsey's
what you
going to retire.
Would you call
Kelsey will retire.
Bills will be their year versus the Eagles
I'm
next
telling
year.
you right now, I don't care. Kelsey can retire. Chiefs are going to be in the AFC final again next year.
Oh, I'm sure they will
Yeah,
be, but I don't
yeah.
think they'll be back to if they three-peat.
Yeah.
I think it'll be somebody else's turn. I think it'll be the Ravens, the Bills. Somebody else is coming out of the AFC.
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
But I predict if the Eagles play the way that they did last week, Eagles will win, and I don't think that the Chiefs can compete offensively.
Well, yeah, they don't put up a lot of points, so they'll have to. If they don't put up a lot of points, they're going to lose. If they put up points, it's going to be a dogfight.
It'll be I'm excited. Super Bowl is not this coming Sunday. It'll be a week from tomorrow on February 9th.
Pro Bowl this Sunday.
Ooh, they do flag football now.
Yeah.
And then the NFL awards as well. Josh Allen for MVP. Saquon Barkley, Offensive Player of the Year. Jaden Daniels, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Oh, that's a given. He's going to get Rookie of the Year.
Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. I think that one's may have been already announced.
Oh, I feel bad for Myles Garrett.
He's stuck on the Browns. But anyway, those are our predictions. I'm excited. He's picking Chiefs. I'm picking Eagles. It'll be a great Super Bowl. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to What's Poppin'. What was your favorite part of the show in Funko News, Entertainment, and Sports? We want to hear from you guys in the comments. We want to take this opportunity to thank our Patreons. If you want to join as a member, you can do so at Patreon/kdogandfish.
Sign up and get exclusive content, lives, and more.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Peace.